Hello and welcome back to the final episode of the Podcast De Portugal. Obviously Portugal got out in the quarterfinals, lost to Morocco, and Morocco they only just got out in the semis. Yeah, it was an alright run for Portugal. We all predicted quarterfinals, so they did what we predicted. Didn't expect them to go out to Morocco though.
No, I mean we had that debate, didn't we?
Well, to be fair, if I had a gun to my head, I would have said Portugal winning, but I'm not surprised at all Morocco won.
Yeah, no, I thought Portugal would win comfortably. I think I said 2-3-0, something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, but oh well, win some, you lose some, eh?
Yeah. Exactly, because I know you were thinking because of the Switzerland game, it was a 6-1 win, but no, it didn't happen the same against.
But I just thought that Morocco, not even the 6-1 game, I just thought Morocco would drop off, and Portugal have obviously got the better talent, but clearly that wasn't the case.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, don't really know what happened in that game. Portugal just didn't look good at all, really.
I thought they dominated the game, to be honest. They had 75% possession and
Well, yeah, I think Morocco are known though. I think I heard the commentator say the other night that they've got the second lowest possession stats in the whole tournament, and then they got through to the semi-final. So
yeah.
They've definitely got that
incredible
game plan.
defence as well. So I think they focus a lot on the defensive side. I think they conceded less goals than anyone leading up to the semi-finals, I think.
Yeah, I think that just got brushed over how good they were defensively. I think that most teams they would have gone up against, you could say they had the less talent.
Yeah,
but they just managed to figure it out.
I mean, they have Roman Saiss at the back. He's their star man at centre back.
Yeah.
And also Portugal didn't change up their team from the Switzerland game, apart from I think they started Carvalho over Neves.
Yeah,
but that
exactly.
Was it.
I thought Ramos would get a goal or two again, but no, it just didn't happen to them. But fair play. I think Portugal have always struggled in the World Cup, but they've had the talent, but they just they've never
emerged. Yeah,
they've never been like a.
It was interesting. Maybe it was a game that we had this debate obviously, and I said that they should keep it the same, but maybe it was a game that they needed to start Ronaldo.
Yeah,
quarterfinal, World Cup.
I mean, but to be fair, hindsight's always 20/20, right? Before that game, you couldn't have said, "Let's start Ronaldo." You would have said, everyone would have said, "Just keep the same squad." There was no reason to change it.
There was no reason to drop Ramos at all because he had an amazing game against.
Yeah, exactly right. I think I said to start Ronaldo over Felix, and
probably
should have done that. But I'm not mad at him for not starting Ronaldo. They just come off a 6-1 win.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, if he started, would it have made a difference to the game? Do you think?
Yeah, no, I think it would have.
Yeah, They just would have been more clear.
It's more to aim for as well. If you've got 75% possession, you'll get into the crossing positions obviously a lot more.
Yeah,
and if you've got Ronaldo in there,
you'll
probably score.
Yeah, I mean credit to Morocco though. They got to the semi-finals, the first African team to make the semi-finals. They looked really good against France.
Mate, that game.
They did. France looked a bit ropey last night.
No, they did. But I think I think it's just we need to start saying that it's a credit to Morocco rather than the poor performance from the other team.
Yeah.
Because it just seems to be I don't want to skew off to not on Portugal, but Morocco look amazing. That game, I was really rooting for them to go through and.
I mean, they probably created more chances than France and England did.
Yeah.
Probably
exactly.
Double.
Yeah. And
it reminded me of the England game, actually. I said that because it was just Morocco seemed to have more chances, but somehow France managed to just.
Yeah. I think that is just the talent.
Exactly.
They create the same sort of chances on Morocco even more, but you got to take them at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I mean, France's defending against Morocco was fantastic. They stopped so many.
Do you think?
I don't know if it was. I don't know.
No, it was good defending because Morocco had so many opportunities.
Yeah, exactly. Right. That's not a credit to the defence.
No,
they got in through loads.
No, but there were defenders who stopped it though.
No, but it shouldn't have got to that.
No,
is our point, right? It's France.
So.
If you look at their defence, it shouldn't have got to the point where they're making goal line clearances every 10 minutes.
Exactly. I don't agree with that. I think that if you're Argentina now in the final, you're the attackers like Messi. That's bit better than Buffal.
Yeah, there's
and
no
he was running rings around them. So I think that Argentina will look at that and they'll be pretty excited for the final. And I think they'll score a few goals.
Yeah, Messi's going to do a bit more than what's his name, Nezri.
Yeah.
I mean that Messi Alvarez link up. That's a dangerous link up. So
yeah.
Do Argentina will win?
No.
Fair enough.
No,
I don't know.
I think France, even though they've looked ropey, They win.
They win.
Yeah, if I had to put money on someone, I think it'd be France.
Yeah. But to be fair, actually, again, Mbappe's gone the last few years. I don't know what he's like.
Say that though, to see his pace.
Joke.
Down the left-hand side.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's not going to go. But
was nuts.
He's not been anywhere the past 2 games, to be honest.
But you could also say that he created the 2 goals. He didn't get an assist or goal, but he was like when he was dribbling through and then shot and then deflection, they scored. And then the other one, it was bouncing about.
I think it's just because of the start he had at the World Cup, the amount of goals he had. It's just kind of like the performance kind of dipped off, but.
Doesn't he? Is he still top scorer? I think.
Yeah, joint with Messi, I think.
Yeah, joint. joint with Messi.
5.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So one of them could the World Cup final could actually decide who gets the Golden Boot, which is immense.
And Ballon d'Or, to be honest, I think.
Could be.
If you look at it, whoever wins, I think if Argentina win, it's got to be a Messi.
It's early though, isn't it?
We've got
another year before.
But it'll
come into it.
Yeah.
I mean, what you were saying about France's defence, that's the only game yesterday that they haven't conceded a goal. I don't think in the knockout stages.
No, I wasn't. I was more specifically talking about the game against Morocco, like a game against England. France just defending, they looked ropey. They didn't look good at all.
I thought they looked better defensively against England.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
No, France.
Yes.
Than Morocco.
Really?
Yeah, because did you see how many chances Morocco had?
Yeah, exactly.
Ridiculous amounts. Like it was literally like every 10 minutes there was a goal line clearance.
But France stopped.
No, but it was last ditch.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was like a kind of scramble, and it was. I think it was just again. It wasn't. It was a lack of skill from Morocco as well.
Yeah,
to be honest, it wasn't
I guess so, yeah.
Goal line clearances are literally last resort. You've messed up.
And there was loads of them.
Yeah, there was loads.
True.
And you see how many times they were sliding as well. Like the amount of clearing slide. Like again, who was it? Was it Maldini that said if you're slide tackling, it's literally last resort. Like you shouldn't have to do that. And they were doing it all constantly.
True. That was a good game though. It was a great game.
Yeah. Moving more back onto Portugal, who would you give the if you were to name a star player of the tournament for Portugal? Who would you give it to?
None of them.
Yeah, none of them. To be honest, Silva. I don't know.
No particular standout. I think Ramos, you could credit for that.
No, he had one game.
Is true.
Probably Silva, I guess. I don't know. I think he's just another Silva. I don't think. I think he's just not.
No.
I don't really know.
Yeah, I don't know.
To be fair, there hasn't been like a standout.
No, it hasn't. It seems to be like every game. It seems to be like a different.
Yeah.
Player that we can talk about. I don't think there's been one consistent great player throughout all of them.
I mean, it was a flop from Ronaldo. I think we've got to talk about that. But obviously he's coming up to 38. But
no, I think his mindset wasn't into this World Cup.
No,
I don't think it was.
All the distractions before.
Yeah. Like the first game, you could see his mind was just not on it. The second game, he looked a bit better, and then the third game, obviously, he was one of the reasons why. Who was it? South Korea scored against him because the ball deflected off him, and.
I don't. It was a huge drop off from what we normally see from Ronaldo in major tournaments, but I don't think he played badly. I think we're just seeing, again, the distractions, but also we're just seeing a 37-year-old.
Well, you could say he underperformed.
Yeah, he underperformed for Ronaldo. I mean, we were saying before that we thought he'd forget everything that's happened at United. World Cup Ronaldo. There'd be headlines every game, but it wasn't like that at all.
No, I think maybe some of that was because he didn't start the last 2 games. Yeah. And maybe he was just waiting because he is older to get to the later stages and bring it up. But you can't do that.
I don't like fans blaming Ronaldo for how
that's
Portugal
ridiculous.
did.
Oh no!
He didn't play the last 2 games, so there's nothing in Portugal.
No, not at all.
But you could argue that one of the 2 games that he didn't play was the best performance they've had in ages.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So, but again, that's not a discredit to Ronaldo.
It doesn't really help that Messi's having an unreal tournament.
I think we're just seeing a difference between a 35-year-old and a 37-year-old.
Yeah, that's what I reckon.
That's all it is. Messi won't be doing this in 2 years.
Yeah, back in the Euros, Ronaldo was top goal scorer for a while.
Right? 2 years ago, he was leading scorer for United. I think we're just seeing the age difference.
Yeah, no, that's what I think.
And to be fair, Ronaldo did break a record this tournament. Isn't he the first player to score in 5 different
World Cups and Euros? No, or is it just he's the only player to play in 5 and play 5 Euros?
I'm not sure.
I'm not too sure about the Euro stats. If Messi wins the World Cup, do you think the debate's over? I know Sonny I know us three, we all prefer Ronaldo.
I think it's very hard to if he's got 2 World Cups.
No, it'll be one. Messi hasn't won
Oh
the
yeah,
World Cup,
one. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Yeah, one. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot they lost to Germany.
He's got a World Cup.
I guess. I couldn't tell you. It depends how he performs. If he goes out there and scores 4 or 5 goals and completely dominates the game,
then yeah.
Yeah.
But if he goes out there and has like an okay game and he gets an assist, I don't think we're going to. Because I think it's just recency bias, right? We're seeing that Ronaldo's falling off because he's 37, and Messi be 35 and look great.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's what it is.
Yeah, of course it's all. If in 2 years, if Messi's doing this, then great. Okay, yeah, he's doing this at 37, but I don't think he will be.
Fair enough.
So I don't think it ends the argument.
Yeah, no, that's.
And also
that's
Argentina, it's not like he's got a jank team around him.
No.
He's got a great team.
Yeah, arguably Portugal, you could say, have a better team, and they didn't. Would you say Portugal have a better team than Argentina on paper? Or
What in their careers?
Yeah,
or now?
I think on paper they do.
Now.
Now.
Not careers, no, because obviously Argentina have won 2 World Cups, so.
No, they've won. Yeah, I'm talking about in Messi's career. Has he had a better team with Argentina than Ronaldo has with Portugal? I don't think so, but I think now probably. Yeah, probably now.
Where next for Ronaldo though? What do you think? Where does he?
But he's declined that.
He's kind
Saudi.
Yeah,
I think.
Al Nassr.
I think there's some Italian team again. I reckon he's going back to like Napoli. Let's think about he'd go back to Italy and go to Napoli.
Apparently he was training at the Real Madrid ground.
I don't know if he's going to go back.
No, he's not going to go back to Madrid.
No,
I think he should retire, but obviously he won't.
No.
I think he should.
He wants to play in the next Euros, so I don't think he will. Just don't know where he'll end up club level. It'll be interesting.
I think he'll either go back to Portugal or Italy.
But he'll be 39 in the next Euros, wouldn't he?
40.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I think.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, isn't it? Imagine he's still just like.
If anyone can do it, though, it's Ronaldo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I think he'll find his form again. Like when he moves, he'll find his form again. Definitely, he's Ronaldo. He's consistent. He's a natural athlete as well.
Do you think so?
Yeah,
I think he will.
I think he'll find his form.
But not in England.
No, this is the thing, right? He's going to have to go to some lower. He can't go back to. He can't do it in England. He won't be able to. I don't think he's going to have to go to like a league that's like.
But I still think he's got to be Champions League, because then he's like actually motivated to do something. I think if he's a sort of Champions League, maybe round of 16 sort of team, like I don't know, like a Benfica or some Porto.
Yeah.
I think that's sort of the level
he can't. He can't go to either of those teams.
No,
because he's a Sporting Lisbon kid.
Well, they're just examples.
Yeah, I get what you mean, but he definitely won't go to Benfica. That's like Rooney going back to go City.
Well, he could go back to Sporting, couldn't he? He could go back to Sporting.
That's what I was saying. When it goes back to Sporting, I think he could go back to Sporting, and I think he obviously would be by far the best player there.
That's probably
and he would most likely retire there.
Yeah.
Go back to his old club. I think that's really that'd be good. To be honest.
Good place to end your career back where you started. You know.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think there would be, even though it wouldn't be, there might not be Champions League, it would be motivation to do well for your team.
It would be Champions League though, wouldn't it?
Not really. I'm talking about like it won't be like a.
Oh, like winning.
Yeah, it won't be like it won't be any sort of like let's try to win this, because it's like you just won't. But.
Fair enough. Right.
Yeah, but he'll be looking to like cause upsets if he's playing for Sporting. Say if he plays against like City or someone, or like United.
Yeah.
I mean,
could you imagine?
Yeah.
Mate, that's something that would happen.
I think it'd be more shocking if United made Champions League than
losing
to Sporting. But yeah.
Talking about the future, what do you think about the Portuguese manager situation?
Jose Mourinho.
Yeah, Jose Mourinho to come in.
I think that's great.
Yeah,
I think that's good.
I think it's phenomenal from Portugal.
Yeah. To clarify, there's been rumours about Mourinho taking over the Portugal job, and apparently he's going to have the Portugal role as well as Roma. That's what it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. That's
maybe that's a bit, I don't know, dodgy.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I think you just choose one or the other.
Yeah.
But to be fair, it's not like Jose Mourinho couldn't do that.
Yeah, no, true. He's
one of the best managers ever, I think.
I think that'd be good. I think that he's a manager that actually has a plan and will get players like doing shit rather than what they're doing at the moment. I feel like they've sort of got a load of players and sort of don't really know what they're doing. They're all a bit soft as well.
Yeah.
I think he'd sort of go in and toughen them up a bit and actually get a game plan.
Has he? This might be dumb. Has he coached the national? He hasn't coached the national team, has he?
No, he hasn't. No.
Okay. Yeah.
I think he's at that stage in his career as well where he can coach an international team because he's done everything he needs at club level, and he's not exactly doing as best as he used to be as a manager. But I think Portugal.
But part of that's the teams he's
true
managing. I mean, he's. I think there's been maybe 2 managers ever that's done more than him. I don't think it's been many more. But I think that's a big pickup for Portugal if they can get him.
Yeah, Fernando Santos, the current manager. I don't know. I can't really say much about him. I don't know much about him. He didn't seem to have much of a plan. His squad, we talked about it. No Renato Sanchez. I don't know. How do you guys feel about?
I think a lot of managers this World Cup didn't do great with their squads. I think he done some good subs.
Do you think he played the right formation? Or do you think they should have changed it?
I just think the struggles come behind the scenes. I don't think it was necessarily. I think it was more of a behind the scenes. I think he struggled to get the people together, like the teams and squads and things. I think he done some good subs with like Leao and things. I think he done well to keep Ronaldo off. On the bench.
Yeah.
The problems came from, I think, behind the scenes, like struggling to get the players together. I don't think it was necessarily. I think it was just the performance from the players. I don't think it really come down to the manager really. I think he done well to get Ronaldo off and keep the same squad from the Switzerland game. I think he done well with subs.
Yeah,
I think
subs definitely a strength. Rafael Leao was an amazing sub. Didn't he come on twice and score?
Yep.
So I think maybe a January move for him. For Rafael Leao.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, his name's definitely out there. I didn't know much about him before the World Cup, to be honest.
I don't think he's really made himself a superstar, though.
No, he's just scored a couple goals. I think Ramos is going to be. I think people.
Yeah, maybe.
About him before, because it's not just the fact he scored 3; it was the fact that he replaced Ronaldo and scored 3.
So all the memes about Liverpool signing the Ron Benfica striker and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, no, I think I'd rather Nunes. So definitely.
Yeah,
oh yeah. I mean, Nunes has got the experience, hasn't he? I mean, I don't know how old Ramos is, but yeah. So, I mean, do you think Portugal did well in the tournament, or they underperformed? Should they have gone?
I think if you asked before the tournament, you'd go very good.
Yeah.
But Portugal.
Yeah.
Well, just what we predicted, isn't it?
Yes, I know. But, I mean, expectations change.
But
throughout the tournament, if you just come off Switzerland and you've got Morocco next, I think expectations then should be you should beat Morocco. I think it just changes. Depends who you end up playing.
I think it's just a classic sort of Portugal World Cup.
Yeah.
Quarterfinals. Nothing like nearly there. You're not really getting hope, but then you're also not completely disappointed by going out in the group or anything.
Do you think part of the players struggle to get over the fact that, like, even if we beat Morocco, we have to face England or France? Like, do you think part of them was just like, we're not, like, any part of them thought, oh, we're just not going to win?
No, I don't think that.
Maybe that's a reason why they lost. Maybe they were too confident that they were going into the semis. Maybe they underestimated Morocco.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
They might have underestimated Morocco, but I don't think they would have been thinking in the future like they're going to lose. I just don't think that would have come to mind.
Well, no, you can't. Obviously, the future can't be the top if you're at the top of your head, but you have to.
No, but if they're going into Morocco game thinking, oh, we're literally just going to face France or England.
No, I don't think they would have thought that at all. Okay. You can't think that. Yeah. You're in the World Cup. You've got to play the best teams to win.
Well, no, you have to kind of figure out your options, though.
Yeah, no. I don't think you understand what Sonny's saying. He's saying that if they would have beat Morocco, they would have played England and France.
Oh yeah, I'm saying did any part of those younger players, whatever, think we're literally just not.
Yeah, there's no point because we're going to lose anyway.
Oh right.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, but I guess if you put no point, we're going to lose anyway.
That is pretty much what you're saying.
Yeah, it's pretty much what I'm saying. Yeah, nothing about it. It's a bit silly, but I just thought maybe in the back of their head was I don't know.
Well, I suppose they would have got more money or something if. Even that's a motivator if they went to the next round.
Is it much more? I don't know anything.
I mean, the winners get about 4 million or so? I don't know. Was it more than 4 million?
Probably
I don't know, but some teams just don't take. Some players just don't take the money. Like England players just give the money out and they just put it back in the team.
That's fair enough. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Well, just the World Cup, just you want to get as far as you can, don't you? You want to play all the best teams.
Yeah.
That's all part of it, I think. You don't want to go out, and like especially as well, you don't want to be like embarrassed by. It's not really embarrassing going out by Morocco, but you'd rather be knocked out by like France than a Morocco.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
So it's all part of it.
Yeah, because if they lost to France, we wouldn't be sat here going, "Oh, like, did they underperform? Did they overestimate?" Like, we'd just be going, "They just lost to the much better team."
Yeah, exactly.
I think the most disappointing part about how Portugal did in the tournament is that Ronaldo will finish his career without a World Cup. You know, I don't know. Does it take away from how he will end his career? Do you think
No, I don't think so.
I don't think it says. I don't think
he won the Euros as well.
Yeah, he won the Euros, which is still like
it's still good.
Really
ridiculously hard.
Yeah. But like, I'm just saying, you know, the Pele, Maradona, maybe Messi.
Let's not. The Pele thing's ridiculous. No, we're never going to have an international side that literally just looks like you've taken the best players in the world and just put on one team. Those were the teams he was playing on. Like, his teams are stacked. But again, I get what you mean with the Maradona Messi thing. They have all won World Cups, but I don't think it takes away from.
No, it does take away. He's won 5 Ballon d'Ors, 5 Champions Leagues. Obviously,
every league think of.
Every league he's played in, he's won Golden Boots, left, right, and centre. He's got every single goal scoring record.
And to be fair,
even international as well. He's got goal scoring records for international.
Yeah, exactly. He's won the Euros.
Yeah,
it's literally the one thing he hasn't won.
Yeah, and I think it's just because other players have it and he doesn't. Then people just think, like.
It's an excuse.
Yeah, it's an excuse. Yeah. It's not like you're looking at Ronaldo's trophy case going, it's like Messi here.
Yeah.
like there's ridiculous amounts. Like, he's got enough.
And to be fair, his individual stats in the World Cup have.
Exactly, right? Yeah, he's broke records individually for Portugal. It's not like he's just, every time he gets to Portugal, he's just done a flop.
And I don't think Messi will even win it.
No, I don't think so either. No.
Mbappe could win his second World Cup at the age of 23.
Jesus Christ.
I think we need to really start looking at Mbappe as being the best player in the world. Like,
it's the future. I think the next.
Do you not think it's Haaland?
Well, the Mbappe and Haaland will be the next debate.
Yeah, 100%. It already is, I think.
Pretty much, yeah.
Maybe not on the same scale.
It won't. First of all, won't be the same scale. Secondly, I don't think Haaland is going to keep this up.
You don't think so?
No. Not at this rate. I think that because he started out at such a high trajectory at the Premier League, if he doesn't keep this up, the conversation will just dip out naturally. Mbappe, I think, is playing at a very good level, but he can maintain this. I don't think that Haaland's going to keep this up of being on trajectory being 100 goals a season every season. I think just that natural decline, people will just think, he's fallen off.
I don't think playing for PSG means anything anymore, though. Like PSG have won like how many Ligue 1s in the last few years?
No, but when people don't look at the wins they're getting, they're just looking at how well he's playing.
I think it's sort of...
No, but like...
It's Haaland and Mbappe. Obviously, it's not on the same scale at the moment at all, but it's sort of the same as Ronaldo and Messi, as in Haaland's a goal scorer, Ronaldo's a goal scorer. Yeah. Messi sort of
does
more technical, like dribbler. Mbappe's like that.
Yeah.
Haaland probably scores more. Mbappe does a bit of both, assisting and scoring. Mbappe's at PSG, which is not a great league. Haaland's done it in 2 leagues now, and he's doing it in the Prem. And it's sort of like Ronaldo. He went across different leagues and was doing it. And
I mean, both
Messi
leagues
sort
are
of
better than
stayed.
the French league, but
yeah. So I don't know. It's sort of the same argument.
I get the comparison. Don't get me wrong. I get the comparison, and I don't think anyone's comparing it. I don't think anyone's saying it's on the same scale as Messi and Ronaldo. I'm just saying that I don't think the conversation will go on past next season because I just don't see Haaland keeping it up.
No, I think he does. I think he's a joke.
Yeah.
Especially
I think he is a joke. I just don't see him keep. I think that even if I don't think he will play badly. That's not my point. I think that because he started off at such a high level, he will dip off, and I think that in a lot of football fans' mind will just naturally just go away from Haaland because he's not doing the whole record-breaking thing, and I think the conversation will die out naturally.
No, I know what you mean, but I also think that with him in the team, he'll score a goal a game for City, and I think he will for like the next few years. Score literally, so. I think he will a goal a game, and they'll start winning the Champions League. They'll keep winning the league. So I feel like.
I just think Mbappe will earn more respect if he joins a team in England or Spain because clearly the rest of the teams in Ligue 1 aren't really a challenge anymore, you know.
Yeah, no, it's true. He does need to move, but I don't think he will.
No. But I think he is the way he's doing. Like he is trying to move. He wants to leave. but then people criticise him for doing it. For
Yeah,
wanting to leave.
no, it's true.
Like, like he's like, oh, like when he said he wants to leave, people are like, oh, but you've got Messi and Neymar. He's the only player to complain about playing with them. But then he stays with them, and they go, yeah, but you're playing with Messi and Neymar. What do you expect? And it's just like, what do you want?
Yeah, no, yeah.
I'd respect him more if he leaves, to be honest, because I think he has a bit. When a player has too much involvement in the club, like Messi and Ronaldo have never had as much.
That's
involvement.
not his fault. But they shouldn't have offered him that contract.
True.
They offered it him. If they offered the same contract for Ronaldo, Real Madrid, or Messi at Barcelona, there's no way they would have gone, sorry, I'm not taking this much money. Like, they would have signed
To be fair, though, I disagree, because they probably did offer them a sort of contract like that, I reckon.
Do you think he declined it?
Probably, yeah.
I
think over how many years they was there,
I don't think they offered...
a contract like that definitely came on the table.
At the end of the day, Mbappe accepted it, didn't he? Mbappe accepted the contract, so he's chosen.
Yeah, but he got a 300 million sign bonus. I reckon he just wanted that money and left. He was like, I want this.
Fair enough.
Right. I don't blame him for
Talk about the World Cup in general. It's been an amazing World Cup, hasn't it? It's been
brilliant, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
thrills and spills.
Yeah, so many
ups and downs.
Such a good tournament. I mean, everyone was looking down on it because it was in Qatar. But, nothing really.
No, it's good though.
Nothing really controversial happened apart from poor refereeing in the quarterfinals.
Oh, the referee was absolutely shit, mate.
Yeah, that was
that
one of the
England
worst
ref.
performance of it. Yeah.
Oh, what is he doing?
Yeah, I'm not using that as an excuse that we lost the game. I'm not. First of all, I hate blaming refs. Okay, he was bad. Don't get me wrong, he was bad. But we had penalties. We had a penalty to score, which would have drawn the game, but we missed. We had opportunities to score without the ref being involved in the play, and we just didn't score. We had opportunities where we could have won.
I'd literally, mate, he was the worst ref.
Yes, no, I'm not saying that he didn't make it much harder.
He'd do fouls that would swap possession than what it should be. So we should have had the ball more, maybe had more attacks, create more chances. But as he gave France a foul when it just wasn't, then all of that's just gone.
If he was a better ref, I think England could have, the game could have gone differently.
It could have gone differently if we just were more clinical, though.
It's a bit both, I think. But as England fans, you're always going to have the excuse.
No, of course. I just don't like the idea of blaming the refs. I think it just comes down. I think if you're good enough, you'll win. I just don't.
Well, I don't know who was worse, him or that Netherlands-Argentina ref.
Yeah, just handing cards.
That he was shocking.
He handed loads of cards. Didn't he get sent?
Yeah, he got sent back home.
Sent back home.
Did he?
Yeah, he got sent back home.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was bad.
But no. Overall, so many shocking results we saw at the beginning. Argentina losing to Saudi Arabia, Tunisia beating France, Spain and Germany seeing early exits. It's just, it's been Morocco.
Morocco is probably the biggest one.
It's been nuts.
Definitely one of my. I mean, I remember 2010 is probably the furthest I remember.
I can't remember that at all.
I can't remember that at all. I think the first World Cup game I watched was 2014 final. That might have been the first game I watched, actually. I remember watching.
I think we can all agree that 2022 is better than 2018.
Oh, Jesus Christ, yeah.
Way better. It's not even a comparison. People say that I've watched loads of World Cups and this has been the most intriguing one.
Yeah, it's been so good.
Yeah, it's been ridiculous. I think it's been great. I think also the reason why it feels so much better is because we had such low expectations going into it. That because it's so good, I think it just...
Yeah, people saying who were they're going to boycott it, I'm pretty sure they've just been watching it.
Yeah,
imagine you chose to boycott this World Cup and everyone's just like, whoa, look what's going on. You're like, oh.
Yeah, the thing is, with all the storylines that have sort of gone on this World Cup with teams losing, teams being knocked out and stuff like that, it's sort of... So I said France would win, but now it's sort of like a perfect ending if Messi does win for his last World Cup to win it.
It would be one of the best.
But I don't think they will.
I don't think they will either. No. I don't want to do all these podcasts about the World Cup and not talk about this though. What do you think about the whole Qatar controversy and things?
I don't think it should have ever been held there, but it's all about the money now, isn't it? So
yeah, I agree. I don't think it should have been held there, but I didn't understand why people were talking about it just before the World Cup was going to kick off. It's not like you can move it just a month before.
No, I think they've got to talk about it.
No, I think we shouldn't just... I don't think we should... I think you have to talk about it. I don't think many people knew about what Qatar were about, really.
Yeah, no, you can't block it out.
I don't
think I ever even thought about Qatar. Maybe
once
in my life. I know it once because my year 9 teacher moved there. But it's literally the last time I thought about Qatar or anything. And then when football got held there, we realised that policies are messed up.
You know, I think it's to be honest, I think it's disgusting that it was held there, and like actually disgusting, and that it definitely shouldn't have. But it just shows that it's all about money and greed now.
Yeah,
like people at the top just want more money, and that's pretty much how it's going to be.
That's the thing about football. I mean, us three have always known football as money. You know, unfortunately, I support. Well, not unfortunately, but my team is one of the first to have money in football, Chelsea. But I don't really like the money in football anymore. I think it's just kind of ruining the game, really.
No, I mean,
football's become a business in a way.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm obviously a Brighton fan, and it's sort of different because I've seen Brighton go from League One playing at Withdean to literally then move, which is literally an athletic stadium, to then move into like the Amex of 30,000 seats, get into the Prem, now pushing for Europe. So that's sort of an example, I think, of what can still happen and what's good about football.
Yeah,
but then
I just think the higher ups, the teams that have already got money, are making it very hard. I think the owners are like just ruining football.
Yeah.
And then you've got Man United owners who just,
I refuse to talk about this topic.
Fair enough.
I'm not talking about the.
No, I know from a face that they literally are the worst owners in the league.
Shocking. I think Apple might buy us, Tesla might buy us. I think there's just loads of.
But talking about the World Cup,
is
that I think it's good seeing like you see Saudi Arabia beating Argentina and obviously Morocco against the final. I think all that's good because that's sort of going against. That's like the underdogs, the sort of
Caribbean, Spain.
Yeah, exactly. It's sort of it's not what these like businessmen really want. Do you know what I mean? They were like obviously like the big teams winning everything. So it's good to see like the sort of underdogs coming through and winning stuff and causing upsets.
But I think it would be a bit. I don't want to say lackluster, but I think if France end up winning it again, I think regardless of what happened throughout the tournament, the outcome's the same.
Yeah.
It is.
And it's passion. It's nice to see passion has done better than money in a way. You could argue.
That's what I like about international football. It just seems to be.
Yeah. It's good to see the passion.
It just seems to be like countries coming together, like the whole world.
Yeah.
Like the African fans, like they were such good fans. Like they were just cheering on, dancing and stuff. And then you get, I mean, England fans, different cultures. Don't get me wrong, but like England fans, the ball men with their tops off, just swearing and shouting.
Yeah, no. But no, it's good.
Before we wrap up, what do you guys want to talk about the predictions for the final?
For the final.
Oh, it is hard. I think this will be the closest final there's been in a while.
That's a great game. When is it? The 18th?
Yeah, I want to see goals though because
I think it could go to pens. Oh, actually, I said France will win. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I can't really call it. I think it could go to pens and go either way.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it just depends. It all depends on who turns up on the day because both got fantastic attacks and then their defences aren't.
My head wants to go France, right? But I think it's already. This is going to sound cringe, but I think it's already written for Messi.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Like I think, like it just seems to be like the story seems to be already there.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick, I'd say France.
The thing as well that if you could pick a defence to defend against like Mbappe, I feel like it would be Argentina because they're sort of rough and tough. They'll just kick him about.
Yeah, and
they'll probably injure him.
Yeah, true. And also, France's defence has been looking poor.
Yeah,
I think.
Well, I don't think
either way.
I don't think Argentina's defence is that great.
Oh no, it's not. No. It's not. But it's like an old school sort of defence. Like you got Martinez, Romero, Otamendi. They're tough defenders.
Well.
They know what to do as well.
Yeah.
They'll literally just like 2 foot Mbappe all game. I think that's literally what their game plan will be.
yeah, I think so too.
I don't know.
It's very hard to call. I think if I had to say, I think it'll be 3-2 France.
3-2 France.
I could pens and either way. The goals as well.
Wait, now pick someone.
Oh.
Gotta pick someone. Can't be on the fence.
Oh, I don't know.
Go on, say it. I know you want to say Argentina. I think I'll say it.
I'll go France.
I'll go France. I mean, I have.
So France on pens.
France on pens.
No, but this is the weird thing. I feel like it will go to pens, but then pens, I feel like Argentina will win. But I think France will win. That's weird.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Like, I'll go France to win, but I could see Pens Argentina winning. But I'll go France.
I hope it's an entertaining final.
No, I think it will be. Definitely.
Yeah, it's going to be one of the best games.
Because we've had like finals in both World Cup and Champions League, but it's just ended like 1-0 and not much has happened.
Yeah, no, I think it will be good. A good final.
Yeah.
Right, so that's the end of the Podcast De Portugal.
Forever.
Well,
we'll probably start like another podcast about
Yeah.
something else, which we'll post on the Twitter and
yeah.
create new pages and
I'm
whatever.
sure there'll be something else.
So if you want to go over there and listen to that, then
Might be the last.
no, definitely not.
Yeah,
it's
but
been
no.
a pleasure.
Yeah, but no,
Yeah,
it's been
great.
fun. It's been fun.
It's been good.
Yeah. All right. Catch you guys later.
Thank you guys.
Bye.